Hi there, welcome to another episode of Jana Eats, the gluten and casein-free video YouTube site for all your delicious food needs, whether you've got a food restriction or not. This is food for all. And while you're on my site, if you like what I'm doing, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe, because that helps me, and so does watching the videos and liking them and commenting. You know how that goes. So anyway, I'm gonna get in on this muffin in a mug jag that's going on. It's sweeping the nation. You know, we're not prone to exaggeration, are we? Anyway, we're gonna microwave a little muffin in a cup, and I have a fixation about cinnamon rolls, especially since I can't eat any gluten. So I'm really excited if this works out. I put an organic egg into my mug. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons, and supposedly you mix all this in the mug, so we'll see what happens. 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. I buy my coconut flour in bulk at the health food store. It's cheaper, and a little coconut flour goes a long way. You can't use it like regular flour sub because it's hydrotropic. It loves water, so it soaks up stuff differently than regular flour. So we're going to do a teaspoon. You know what? I'm going to do a half teaspoon. Maybe, okay, a heaping half teaspoon. I'm very precise. That's why I'm such a good baker. Oh, now you got to put the baking powder in last, because it'll, you know, fizz up and do its thing. Let's do 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm doing a tablespoon. I'm making this sugar-free. I'm going to do 1½ teaspoons of the Lakanto maple syrup mix. Love my Lakanto, but you people know that, right? This will call for a tablespoon of coconut oil. And just FYI, I get this big old vat at Costco. You don't need to keep it in the fridge, which is the great thing about coconut oil. And I just transfer a manageable amount to a jar and keep it at room temperature. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of coconut oil. So much more manageable than trying to negotiate that giant tub. And then I'm going to do a little pinch of salt. Just a little dab will do you. 2 tablespoons of non-dairy milk. I'm using, oops, oh boy. Oh, I hope I didn't mess that up. Anyway, that came out fast. Do you ever do that? So I use macadamia nut milk, love it. And then we're gonna do let's do how much baking powder? 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna mix this first. I'm gonna mix this. Okay, so I'm mixing it in the mug. You know, you can go on Pinterest and find a million of these, right? It's looking kind of battery, like kind of like cake batter. Just I like to throw spoons on the floor when I'm filming. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, there we go. Oh, see? Oh, it's really getting to know itself. It's looking like cake batter. Cool. Loving this. Okay, we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Put that in at the end. Okay, and then I'm going to zap this for 2 minutes, right? So I'm thinking you could kind of mix this up in the morning and take it to work. I don't know. So 2 minutes. Wish me luck, people. I'm back. The microwave went off. Need a drum roll. I haven't seen it either, so we're seeing it in real time, you and me. Oh, you know what? It's still a little raw. I'm gonna give it another minute. In the interim, I'm gonna start mixing up the icing. Yes, you heard me, there's icing on this. So it's gonna be, here's the, you need coconut butter. Come to mommy. You'll need like a tablespoon of coconut butter. You'll need a tiny little drizzle of lemon. You're going to need a teaspoon of coconut sugar, or I like Lakanto. It makes it sugar-free. Teaspoon of Lakanto. And a tiny bit of milk. Okay, let's turn this off. Well, it did it for me. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's better. It's a spongy little cake. I'm gonna pop this coconut mix. I'm just gonna do maybe 20 seconds for that. But yeah, look at the cake. See that? Oh, I'm excited. If this tastes good, you're gonna see me super stoked. Okay. So, oh yeah, let's get the icing all, You see that? Oh yeah. Now, so this recipe makes one, right? Oh. Really good. Okay. On you go, icing onto the cake. It's all in a mug, all self-contained, people. Let me try a bite. Wish me luck. Yep. It'll definitely scratch the itch. And it's paleo. Paleo cinnamon roll in a mug with icing. Go make some. I think I'll put a little Miyoko's butter on it too. I'll see you next time with another tasty, delicious treat from Jana Eats, the gluten and dairy-free YouTube channel that makes delicious food for all. I'll see you next week, and thank you so much for tuning in. See you then. Bye.